Alright, so in the previous lesson we have seen that if you want to be an investor, then you need to follow certain approach. You need to understand fundamental analysis, and then you need to learn about reading, understanding and analyzing the financial statements. Alright, but some people may not want to be investors. They may want to be traders. They may want to buy and sell the stocks at a good frequency. Frequently, they may want to do that. Though I personally do not recommend that you do trading before you learn investing. In my opinion, a person has to be an investor first. And if he is a good investor, then only he can be a good trader. But just in case, if you choose to be a trader in the stock market without learning about investment, then there is nothing drastically wrong in that. You can do that. If you want to take up trading as a profession, then by all means you can do that. In that case, you will have to learn some technical analysis. You may have to learn to read and understand the candlestick charts and patterns. And then most important is that you will need to learn derivatives like futures and options, because I have seen most people trading by buying and selling shares. That is not very advisable because you spend a lot of money in brokerage and taxes. If you want to do trading as a profession, then the right way to do trading is through the use of futures and options. All right. But trading is not very simple. It is a profession in itself. So you have to learn it properly like a profession and then do it. Futures and options are not only complex things, but they are quite dangerous. If you indulge in them without proper knowledge, then they can destroy your capital in no time. So never commit the mistake of indulging into trading without proper knowledge. There is no substitute for a structured training under a qualified instructor. Now you may try to learn by reading books, by looking at videos on the YouTube over the free internet. These things can help you, but there is no substitute for a structured learning in case of if you want to become a trader. You may even try out expensive trading programs and coaching. I personally do not recommend such programs, those expensive programs conducted by traders. A trader may teach you what he or she is actually doing, not necessarily what is right and proper. This is a subject, a profession which has to be learned, and it has to be taught by qualified people. I have seen people who are traders, they themselves start teaching without explaining the fundamentals and concepts to the student. That is not advisable. So now if you want to try out some inexpensive structured courses on Udemy, you can look for some good courses on Udemy. I too have my courses on Udemy on these subjects. You can try out this course titled Futures Trading. It gives you a complete understanding of the stock futures right from the basics. It explains to you the concept and how the futures are to be used. It is a 6 hour long course with 42 lessons, a very comprehensive course. Just don't go by the rating, current rating. If you intend to enroll, then look for the rating at the time when you want to enroll. Then this is another course which is about options trading. Again, a very comprehensive course which gives you a complete understanding of the options right from the basics. It does not actually, teach you only the trade. It explains to you the concept and the theory about options, what options actually are. Again, at the moment, this is the highest rated course on Udemy, but don't go by that. At the time when you want to enroll, it may or may not be highest rated. So have a look at that time. And if this you want to see the candlestick patterns, then this is one of the good course, a 3.5 hour course with 24 lessons. This explains to you how to read the candlestick patterns, especially to understand the trend reversals, which traders would find, very useful. Again, a very comprehensive course. Then this is about some practical trading strategies in futures and options. It is for the beginners. Once you learn the basics of futures and options and the candlestick patterns, then some simple practical strategies you may try out using this course. It is a 3-hour course with about 19 lessons. Quite a high rating at the moment, but again, as I repeatedly say, you have to look at the reviews and the rating at that time when you want to enroll. Now you see, there is always a desire to do self-learning by surfing the internet and looking for free videos on the YouTube. That is not wrong, but particularly in case of trading, if you want to learn trading on the stock market, then I would not recommend that. If you want to learn trading, then you must learn it under a qualified instructor through a proper structured course. Not necessary that you have to take up my course. You can search for any good course on the Udemy platform or maybe any other platform. But my advice is that you must go for a structured course. But just in case you choose not to take up a structured course and do self-learning, then in the next lesson what I will do is, I will illustrate the sequence and the name of certain topics which you must look for when you are trying to learn futures and options on your own. Alright?